In my opinion, guys, the number one thing that the cartel is going to do, the most dangerous thing they can do when their backs are against the wall, is to start targeting civilians, not only in Mexico, but also in the United States. If this is your first time watching me, my name is Jay Dolius, retired U.S. Army Green Beret. The intent behind this channel, guys, is to share knowledge and wisdom with the next generation of warfighters. Today, I want to speak with you guys about a concept called the most dangerous course of action. So throughout my time in the military, guys, whenever we get ready to go on a operation, we do a in-depth planning process where we cover everything that can go wrong with an operation. We go in details about what the enemy's most dangerous course of action might be, their probable course of action, and then we just go through a bunch of different scenarios to make sure, one, we accomplish the mission, and then two, everybody gets home safe. So today, I wanted to jump on here and kind of apply the same concept to the conflict brewing on our border with Mexico and the United States. And if you guys aren't tracking, guys, I've done several videos on this. I will link the most popular video in the pinned comment so you guys can go check it out. It's nearing 1 million views. Go over there, check out the comments and see what all the fuss is about, right? So again, guys, I've already talked about the concept. If we get into a conflict with the cartels down in Mexico, what is the most dangerous course of action that the cartel might take? What are they going to do when their backs are against the wall and they have nothing else left in their bags of tricks? What are they going to do? In my opinion, guys, the number one thing that the cartel is going to do, the most dangerous thing they can do when their backs are against the wall, is to start targeting civilians, not only in Mexico, but also in the United States. Now, I think you guys are forgetting this, but there is a big number of American citizens still residing in Mexico. So now we recently just upgraded our conflict with the cartel in Mexico by deploying a destroyer to the Gulf. I will link that video in the pinned comment also. I just did it yesterday, but we put a destroyer over there. And a couple of weeks prior to, we sent up armored vehicles down there on the border with Texas. And then we have American soldiers, units on a cycle. Like right now we have, I can't remember which unit is down there, but I know 4FID and a couple of other military units, they're already on standby to go down there. Guys, that's the same type of cycle that I saw when I was running and gunning in Afghanistan, right? They're forecasting who's going to go next to the border to keep this going. I can easily see this escalating, right? And if it does, and these guys are, put against the wall to where their livelihood is threatened, guess what, guys? As any man would do, they're going to do what they need to do to defend their families and also put food on the table. We have to keep all of that in mind, right? So that, in my opinion, is the number one most dangerous course of action that the cartel will take if it gets to that point. And that is, again, targeted assassination, mass casualties on a large scale to civilians, not only in Mexico, but also in Texas and other places that the cartel can easily access, right? So keep that in mind, guys. All right. Number two, as far as the most dangerous course of action that I can see the cartel taking once their back is put against the wall, is going to be kidnapping and torturing. All right. Now, we all know how, to be honest, guys, the politicians within the United States, guys, we don't have an appetite to see dead anything on television, right? Like once dead bodies start showing up on people's social media feeds, the population doesn't have a stomach for it, and we're going to pressure our politicians to do something about it, right? So the cartel, knowing this, and don't think they're a bunch of idiots, because that's the mistake we made in Afghanistan, which led us to losing that conflict. They're not idiots. They're smart dudes. They're business dudes that know how to run corporations, because that's what the cartels are, and they've been doing it successfully for Lord knows how long, right? So they know which button to push to get the United States to back off, right? And to say that they won't do it, I don't think that's the case at all, guys. I think they'll do whatever they need to protect theirs. And once push comes to shove, they can easily start kidnapping, start executing, start filming, start putting all that shit on social media and running a psychological campaign against the politicians of this country to get us to back down. All right. So that is the second most dangerous course of action that I think they might take to kind of keep us in check. Right. And last but not least, guys, as far as most dangerous course of action that I can see the cartel taking once and if we engage directly and go into a conflict with them, it's going to be hackers and electronic warfare. Now, they might not have that capability in-house, but guess what, dudes? There's a black market out there. They can easily reach out to bad actors and hire all those services. And what makes it so dangerous and what makes this such a reliable method for them is, again, guys, they're right there on our borders, right? And they're sophisticated individuals. I'm a big fan of giving credit when credit is due. I don't go into any conflict thinking that I'm a big badass and I'm going to crush whoever my opponent is, right? This is very much David and Goliath like, right? Us being Goliath and them being the under fucking dog, right? Same thing with Afghanistan back in the days, right? We were big bad America. We went in, yeah, we won all the battles, but we lost the war. So, and going into Mexico, guys, with everything that I see going on, I see it unfolding with the military getting freaking massed on the border. I can see things going south real quick. All it takes is one battle, one firefight for Americans to get killed, and next thing you know, we're invading Mexico and we're freaking taking out cartel members by the masses, and next thing you know, they issue out orders to start retaliating. I don't want to see it get to that point, but it's a strong possibility, right? And if it does, guys, those are the three most dangerous course of action that I can see taking place. If you have any, share them with me in the comment section. Eager to hear what you guys think about this, guys. And if you got any value from this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video, guys. I'm trying to bring a lot of awareness out here to see, to make sure you guys understand what can possibly happen if this goes through, right? And keep in mind, if you're not on the Green Beret Chronicles Patreon page, I'm doing Patreon only content over there, guys, so I can still coach, teach, and mentor the next generation of special operations soldiers, or anybody that just needs military advice. I'm doing that over there separately. I'll pin the link in the pinned comment, so make sure you go check it out. I appreciate you guys, and until next time, folks, take care of yourself.